Guys, I made a video giving you all the updates on why the Jamaicans are coming after Stonebwoy for making a comment or for passing a comment on Reggae. Now, that's in the previous video, so if you've missed that out, please go back and watch the previous video. I gave you all the info on why the Jamaicans are coming after Stonebwoy. I have something new on the Stonebwoy and Jamaica story, and I'm willing to share with you here on Weekly Entertainment Choice, what on Ghana's #1 entertainment channel. GET. My name is Great Jesse. You can simply call me Elulu. Make sure you like this video, you comment, and you please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. Now, one of Jamaican's own musician, Grammy award-winning musician, has also passed his comment on what Stonebwoy said about reggae. Stonebwoy said reggae as a genre, the name is from Jamaica, but the sound was originated from Africa. This was the comment passed by Stonebwoy in an interview. Now, Sean Paul, who happens to be a reggae dancehall musician from Jamaica, actually has this to say in a live video about what Stonebwoy said, or the comments coming from Stonebwoy on reggae.
What I want to say to you, bro, is that when we do music in Jamaica, it was that we seek out different African drums and sounds and played it in our own way as reggae music, and it developed into dancehall music, which a lot of us in my generation, we take what can I say? We take the both of those, reggae and dancehall, and make something. We do the music through that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big up Rasa Jai, just seen. What's up, Sharon Carpenter, enough love. Raj P, big up. I'm bigging up a couple friends of my own, yeah.
Which is right.
Yeah. So we made this music, and then when it become popular, a lot of us will say, yo, you know, it is definitely us that developed this, and I understand that some people might find it offensive if anyone says other than that. Now, what you said the other day was that reggae music, it's African, and honestly, they take the soundbite, or they take that and say that you said it without people reading the rest of the comments or the rest of the thing. It make people feel a little way.
Yeah.
But I'm here to just set the record straight. What you said is nothing wrong to me in terms of, yes, it is African, because listen to Sly Dunbar, who is someone who developed reggae and dancehall to the point where it is at this point. And Steely and Cleavy, if you listen to those producers, they definitely use African sounds and drums.
Yeah.
And I heard you say something on the Fix interview that you said, you know, when we first hear that, we hear ourselves, we connect, we hear the connection. And for me, when Jamaican first started to make this type of music, especially dancehall, was a generational music that spoke to my generation a lot. I felt it was the most Afrocentric sounding thing in the Western Hemisphere. And I felt proud of that. And just to maybe our people feel lost, or we feel like out in the open, that we connect to the music through using these sounds. So when you say that, I don't think you're wrong. I think people take it out of context.
Exactly.
We as Jamaican are trying to connect back to our roots when we make this music. And so I'm not going to let the media cut that root, bro. I'm not going to let the media say to you that or use a soundbite from one thing you said in the whole conversation to make you feel, or make anybody feel, that you are trying to not say that it was birthed in Jamaica. But it is African sounds, and we have a symbiotic relationship. I've always said this. You know, African sounds is what we use to build our music. And then now we have come to influence a generation of people in the world, and especially also in Africa, that has utilized the way we play, especially a man like yourself. So I know you're not saying nothing wrong when you said it, bro.
For sure.
We're just here to
I have a few questions as well that I know only you can answer.
Cool.
Because definitely you've been a force in the dancehall reggae industry. Like, I want to say I could have said it in the reggae and dancehall, but I want to say in the dancehall reggae industry, so much so that, you know, the whole world looks up to you. I have learned your songs to be here today. That well, I broke it down now, right, and learn that it's not a joke. You know what I mean? So
appreciate
when
man.
I get, you know, when the news twisted that way, and I get a lot of bashment from Jamaica, basically, I don't really feel too hurt because I feel like they're just misinterpreting the stuff. And luckily enough, I've had a lot of interviews in Jamaica, and I said this because that they had the opportunity to see, so they didn't really get angry in that. But I have a question. There's a way I feel like is it really like I feel that way? Like probably Jamaicans or Jamaican artists really don't feel like they really have anything to do with Africa, like, or probably Ghana, where I'm from. You know, most often.
You know what? I think that that's maybe a feeling that maybe out there from the Western side of thinking. You know, there's times I went to Africa and I was with, I will say, an R&B artist from the States. And we toured some places and got to see some very historic things and learned a lot. And when me and him, I went back to the States and I saw him on a radio station. And the first thing I said was, last time I saw he was in Africa, he was learning a lot of this and that. And he shied away from the question immediately. Because in Western society, it's kind of seen as that's far away from us. That's in the past. I don't know why. There's a lot of people who feel shy from that. Now that Africa is getting more glory music wise, there's people
with the Afrobeats.
With Afrobeats. There's people gravitating back towards that vibe, just like you said on the phone call with me yesterday. And it's no fault of the people themselves. It's the system that we are all in. You know what I mean? I myself was proud to connect back to Africa and see places in Ghana, in South Africa, in Kenya, all over. I've been to 21 African countries. And, you know, the vibe has always been something for me to marvel at and see the wealth. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about people.
Resources.
I'm talking about just the resources of and the beauty of the place. It reminds me a lot of where I come from here in this small dot called Jamaica. Now, we are proud of what we have brought to the world. We have influenced a lot of people in the world to a certain style of music. And so when you see some people push back and don't want to acknowledge the Afrocentric thing, I think it's just a part of the system
of the whole thing. And guess what? Another talk is like, sorry to even interrupt, like it feels like Afrobeat now is fighting reggae dancehall music to get a spot.
Yeah.
With the conversation sound like that. I mean, like, no, that's not the vibes. I think this is now is actually the time for us to actually bring this together. And I feel very proud because the whole of my life, my music has actually represented for especially Jamaica. Remember, say, you know, sometimes I do even probably get some type of bashment, you know, from maybe 1 and 2 to feel like, yo, you're not a Jamaican. You know what I mean? Why you're trying to carry dancehall and reggae on top of your head like that? But I know it's the measure, and to see Afrobeats rise up to this level, I don't think the conversation should be like a competition, but I think that's what's happening.
Alright guys, so that was coming from Sean Paul, who happens to be a reggae dancehall musician from Jamaica, passing his comment, or you know, sharing his comment in support of Stonebwoy. I mean, what Stonebwoy said about reggae. Sean Paul is actually one of the legends in Jamaica. That's the comments coming from him supporting what Stonebwoy said. Thank you so much for watching this episode. My name is Great Jesse. You can simply call me Elulu, and make sure you like this video, comment, let me know what you think in the comment section as well. Bye for now.